get a headshot.
What do you guys think about this Ken tweet?
I don't understand at all. They won both the hard points. They can't win a search. They won their hard points.
I think he's just like.
No,
the
but
fact that it happened.
That's an
I don't
insane
think
guys, let Sam talk.
I don't think it's. I mean, it is a nitpick at the same time, but it's more, I think, of just a frustration of the overall problem. I don't think it's necessarily about this specific situation. Just like a systematic breakdown of the team is more like what he's alluding to. Like they just know what they need to be doing.
Can we bring that up?
Happening.
Can we see who that was? I'm genuinely curious.
At the end of a hard, not even on the hill. At the end of a hard point. Which hard point was it? Was it the first?
I think it was
people
the
have been saying the Rio P3.
The Rio P3. Let's pull it up. I'll pull it up.
So while we pull this up, like, do you guys think this is one of those situations where Ken is like watched his team play so much now that they're just making the same mistakes over and over and over? They've talked about it in private, and he feels like the only thing he can do at this point is just air their fucking dirty laundry out and just hope that public pressure changes stuff.
I mean, that's
a risky strategy. It's risky. It's risky.
It's never a good idea for
last
anybody.
time Kenny tweeted something like that after their league match, I remember there was a clip on Reddit or Twitter of like Hex being mad at Kenny's tweet because like there was like a tweet that got put out and then Hex was like, "Who tweeted that?"
Well, Hector, like a lot of owners.
Well, listen, you know how Hector is, man. Hector wants them to worry about it in-house, man. That's fine, bro. Hector's just looking out for his players, his brand, his team.
Yeah, but that's
Hector
what I'm saying. This isn't
good.
This isn't good. Yeah, this isn't.
Owners are not going to want teams to like players to publicly fight with each other.
And it's gonna happen.
And so Hector's response is understandable, but I also understand Kenny. If what I'm assuming is true here, that he feels like they're not learning things in practice and making the same mistakes over and over and over, and he feels like the only card he has left to play is to just kind of publicly shame people, and hopefully they kind of change their ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I pulled up the wrong shit, bro. There's so many fucking...
Basically, we got to bring back
day 2. Yeah.
All right, let's take a look here at the end of the Rio and see what was going on here, because I don't even know what happened. Wasn't it the P2 or which hill did it end on?
It ended on P3.
Ended on P3.
All right, I'm picking it up right now. It's just a little laggy, but and then on the other side, we should talk about Miami too, man. Miami looked good today. I mean, they've been looking better. They definitely had a lot on their plate, bro. I felt like it was a grudge match for them. I mean, just the way Vickle even responded right at the end of the series.
Yeah,
like clearly,
poetic justice for them to win this.
Their S&D work that they have put in. This split is paying dividends right now, and obviously they want to keep winning and start getting, deeper in this tournament, getting a better seed for champs. But the Nesla angle was always going to be the angle in this series for them to win, and they executed, I think, to pretty close to perfection.
All right, so
I'm just happy to see the translation.
I see what Kenny's talking about. I see what he's talking about now. I found it. Look at this. All right, going into this P3, is this what he's talking about? Everybody's just like kind of away from the hill. You got one guy push bridge.
Ken pushed out bridge. This is definitely what they're talking about.
Kenny lost full here.
Does he have to run back to get time here? Does he run backwards?
He ran back. He lost full.
Oh my God, he's
he lost composure.
I would tweak if I were him.
Wait, so whose fault was it?
That might be tweet worthy. That one might be tweet worthy.
I don't even got one guy pushed out mid. I mean, do you need
back it up even more? You got to back it up even more.
Yeah, you got to go back.
Let me go all the way.
It's got to be 8, right? Am I tripping?
So Kenny kills a guy bridge.
So Ken's first guy wins his fight.
AG's definitely stay out.
AG's
so
pushing old.
6 or 8.
It's got to be 8 last off spawn, Dasher.
Yeah, it's 8 for sure. Yeah, he just went to look exactly. Maybe Pred was like fucking insane comms, like on me or whatever. But
yeah, but Brandon can just hold hill and they'll all play tight around the back, and Ken having all of bridge. Like Brandon doesn't need to double blocks. Is there no?
No, yeah, it was for sure Dashy to be the one to do it. That's why I was wondering if Pred was like stress calling something for Dashy to not listen or to not get the hill.
I mean, AG's play is good because again, he gets information. He hits old and he gets information right. If he sees the 3 people old, like it's gonna make their read on how they want to rotate.
Then
over
Kenny
to win
dies. You can see Kenny now is watching bridge from like he has to pick up left now from hill, and it's like such an awkward angle for him with an MCW, and he just gets shot in the back. Which, by the way, Miami just waltzed through mid and shot Kenny in the back. Look, at number 4, Vickle, look, he runs down the stairs and just shoots Kenny right in the back. AG was running in circles here. Like, even right there, like, Kenny and AG can play off each other there, no? Like, can't they just work together there? Like, yo, they're turtles here now. Like, everything went to shit, right? They didn't rotate properly.
I think Ken's just tweaking because he's seen nobody bridge. No, and, like, people break this hill from bridge sometimes, so it's just like, this is no info.
And they made the most of it. They still clutched up. It won the bat, but, little things like that. You know, Kenny's obviously a perfectionist, right? You got champs right around the corner, like stuff like that, especially against top 3 teams, can really, really hurt you.
Go back to the tweet, Tom, real quick, because there's a reply. The reply that he replied to basically backs that point up, and that's a key thing that I think like some fans. So go back to his tweet, scroll down.
Did Chris disconnect?
Yeah.
Did he? Oh, there he
He said
goes
his
again.
power went out yesterday.
Can I
so
delete his
power might be
replies?
again.
It's on Reddit.
What did he say?
Oh, this right here. That's the tweet right there.
Okay, so what did he say here? Let's swap it over and see what he had to say. So somebody said, didn't y'all win all hard points? Am I tripping? Y'all got Nesloed. They did both. So, Kenny, I'm saying this is a human sure mistake or whatever, but y'all won the games. End of the day, what matters is the control and the S&Ds. Kenny said might be the dumbest way to think. I'm genuinely confused as a player. Even if my team fucked up on a hard point, I'm not tripping if we win it, especially not tweeting about it. I'm going to talk about it in VOD review, most definitely, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. That's what he said. That's what the guy said.
I think
First perfectionist mentality.
Yeah, Kenny's just like, I think people are looking into these tweets like too much. Like, but even if that was my teammate tweeting, I'd be like, yo, this guy actually just cares. This guy actually just wants to win. Like, it's a little shit like that. Like you get better from shit like that, right? Like Kenny's keeping these guys on their toes, bro, and trying to get these guys going.
I think the last point to say about OpTic is this is it, bro. Like they get back from LA, it's lock-in time, bro. All the stuff that you've done over the last few months, you squandered away now in the last month or so. You got to get it back. You got to put the work in. No,